Hey everyone, how's it going? So we're going to talk about UFC 286 in London. What did I do?
I was putting the numbers.
Oh, all right, yeah.
For the viewers.
For the viewers at home.
Yeah. So yeah, we're going to talk about two fights here, the co-main and the main. Really good fights. Onyx, the co-main. All right, you got to say the names, bro. You know this is I can't do it, bro.
All right, we got Justin Gaethje versus Rafael Fiziev. Or Fiziev. I'm not too sure. One of those.
It might be Fiziev. I feel like that sounds right, but
Fiziev.
I could be wrong.
I like both. Good, whatever you go by. Both are good names.
We should just nickname him the Fizz.
I don't know if he'll like that. He's talking about eating people's hearts. I don't know. I don't know if he takes jokes very well.
I think he needs to lighten up. He needs to calm the fuck down. All right. So I'll go first. I normally don't go first. I'll go first. Okay. I would say you have to know Rafael Fiziev. He's definitely more well-rounded, more technical, better striker than Justin Gaethje. And he was he did kickboxing, he did Muay Thai, he did all these things. Gaethje only did MMA. He's an instructor at Tiger Muay Thai. He's a coach there. You know what I'm saying? Like his main thing is Muay Thai, and I don't think Gaethje's gonna be as technical with him. I think grappling wise, defensive grappling wise. I mean, I don't. Just let's be real. I'll be so surprised if this fight goes to the ground. I don't think they're gonna grapple. I don't think they're gonna wrestle. I think they're gonna sit there and bang it out. And I think that's what we're gonna see. I think Fiziev he doesn't fight too good backing up. So if Gaethje puts the pressure on him, I think I think he can get him. I think Gaethje's it's gonna be a war, and Gaethje's probably going out there knowing that he only has a few fights left, and he's like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it. And Gaethje, if his chin holds up, man, this is gonna be such a great fight. Wow. So I would say, I think Gaethje is gonna knock him out. I think he's gonna knock him out or TKO, and I think that's gonna happen in the third round. I think it's going to be an amazing fight, and I think it's going to be a war. Gaethje by knockout. Third round, just hands leads to TKO. That's what I see.
I will agree with you. I think Justin Gaethje got it for sure. Justin Gaethje fights like an insane person. It always super entertaining fights. I know there's a lot of clips of Rafael Fiziev going in like the Matrix in some of his fights where he's like ducking and dodging punches, doing like looks like he's about to do like a backflip or something. I think he will evade a lot of Gaethje strikes because Gaethje throws with a lot of power, a lot of heat, a lot of bad intentions behind like everything that he throws at any moment. But that being said, with how evasive Rafael is, I feel like all it takes is one, and that's changes the fight, taking a hit from Gaethje. So I would definitely put it more in. I would lean it more towards Gaethje for sure. I think he gets a TKO and probably the third round.
Both?
Nice.
Getting up both mics.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. So far, I got to go with the everybody's decision right now. Gaethje he's a hard hitter. He's going to go in. He works harder than most people that you see in the ring, and is willing to like put most of his whole body into the fight, and is not willing to like hold anything back. I don't really know much about the other guy, but from what Coach said, it is going to be a fight. It's going to go probably the distance, unless, as we keep saying, like one lucky punch to either of them. How old are they?
So tell the tape. All right, let's take a look at it. So Gaethje is older. He's 34, and Rafael is 30. Gaethje is 23 wins, 4 losses. Rafael is 12 wins, 1 loss. And keep in mind, Justin Gaethje's been fighting in the top 10 for a very long time. This is like
since he hasn't had like an easy fight really. He got to the UFC. Everybody's ranked since he started. He came in with all the heat, and just maintained it. He's only been fighting like the best guys.
Yeah, I mean,
I wish he wrestled. Still, I wish we brought that back. This would be a sidebar. This would be a great fight to bring the wrestling back. I think. Gaethje, really good college wrestler, really, really good wrestler. Went to MMA, does not use it. I think, especially against his Muay Thai mastermind, I feel like perfect opportunity to bring back the wrestling. No one would be expecting it at all. I want it to happen. I wouldn't be expecting it for sure. If he just blast up with him right out the gate, that'd be a beautiful thing. Anyone disagree? This is a perfect game plan for this guy.
I know where my DraftKings bets are going.
If he ever did decide to wrestle again. Yeah. Unsponsored.
No affiliation.
Oh, did you pick what round? How? You're asking for the
I was
finish.
saying I feel like they're gonna go the distance. But if there is a round, I would say.
Okay, I mean, if you're feeling like they're going to distance, that's fine.
I feel like
and then
distance.
Gaethje?
Yeah.
Split decision, unanimous decision.
I'm gonna say split.
All right, that's a great fight. That's awesome.
That'd be cool if it turns out that way, but I would like to bring up a direct quote that we read earlier real quick.
Rafael Fiziev delivers gruesome warning to Justin Gaethje.
I'm going to take his heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a message right there. And he's a hungry guy. I feel like the way things are going is he's a snacky wacky guy, and he's just on the. I feel like he's on the up. Gaethje he's got close fights and great fights. I think his last fight he lost to Charles Oliveira, right? Title fight for the belt.
Correct. Yeah,
He got subbed.
That's the problem with Gaethje. He on a priority list. Jiu-jitsu is on the very bottom. He obviously still trains jiu-jitsu, but it's on the bottom. I mean, he strikes is number one. He conditions is number two. Wrestling's number three. Sparring's number four. And then jiu-jitsu is at the very bottom at number five. And then you can see he lost. He got submitted by Khabib. He got submitted by Oliveira. Got submitted by Poirier, correct? Or he just got knocked out by Poirier.
I want to say that was a TKO stoppage.
I thought he got RNC'd. I could be wrong, but yeah, he got clipped by Poirier, right? At least
Poirier just finished Chandler with an RNC or something.
Okay, maybe
right?
I got that confused.
Right?
My bad,
Maybe.
Gaethje. My bad.
I don't know.
But you got beat by Poirier. Right?
Yeah, basically, Gaethje, if you ever see this video, you could come train with us. Just
I don't know, man. I don't think he likes jiu-jitsu.
on the off chance.
Yeah, I think the way he doesn't like the offensive wrestle, he doesn't like to do jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
I would definitely want to see him wrestle again. That would make my day.
To be fair, have you guys watched any of his high school or college wrestling?
Yeah.
I feel like he's more of a counter wrestler.
No, he has good shots and stuff too.
Oh, he does? Okay. Yeah, maybe the few matches I saw, it was counter wrestling. And also, to be fair to him, his first 3 MMA fights, footage of that, he was picking up people and slamming people. So he does have the capability of doing it. I agree with you with his cardio, with his wrestling background. That would be a great way to go for it, for sure.
Got the elevation and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
So, but with that all being said, I think Fiziev. I believe he's gonna. Trevor Whitman is on a little L streak, and I'm calling it early. I think he's gonna take 2 more L's on this night. So it hurts me to say it. I want to see Justin Gaethje win, but I think Fiziev is just kind of his time to come up. The videos of him entering the Matrix and shit. I think he's gonna catch him a little early. I'm saying maybe a first round knockout. Fiziev.
I love his striking. I ain't gonna lie, it's better than Gaethje's. I just don't know when it comes to fighting in a brawl war if he can handle that.
Yeah, what that'll look like.
Yeah.
So we'll find out.
So you first round?
First round. Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Something's just telling me,
No, okay. Here's what I'm gonna say as defense for Gaethje right now, because I feel it's feeling slanderous right now. For Gaethje has a much better resume than Fiziev. He has way more fights in the UFC against the best guys, exclusively ranked. I think highest ranked guy that Fiziev has gone against was like RDA, and that's like I mean, a much older RDA at this point. Or I mean, RDA like in a prime was a dog, but and I still is, but it's just like age catching up. So I like as far as track record goes, I feel like I mean, Gaethje's proved himself time and time again of being deserving of that spot. This is Fiziev's first big up. He needs to go in against one of the hardest fights at 155.
Accurate. But I'm calling it now. We're going to see a picture. Gaethje's going to be on the canvas, and Trevor Whitman in the distance is going to be big smile on his face. Have you guys seen those?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I've seen
When his fighters lose, in the background, he's like smiling a lot of the time.
But to be fair to him, he's always smiling.
No, accurate. But I'm just saying that picture is going to be put out probably. We'll see. We'll see. That's the great thing about this. We'll see.
One thing that we have to say about Trevor Whitman, he is an amazing coach. He even makes his own gear, bro. He makes his own gloves from scratch. Did you know that?
Yeah, no, that's fire.
Yeah, he loves his guys and he cares about his guys. Man, I do feel like they are not evolving as much as I would like. To be fair, like I feel like they just keep doing the same old thing, and it used to work. I don't know if it's going to work again. I think it will work this time, but in a few, I don't like. I mean, he's going to be Islam. No, he's not. Is he going to be?
Yeah,
he's going to be Charles. No, like
because like Islam probably subs him.
Yeah,
I think it. After watching some of his like road to London's videos, which are really nice, but I was seeing just like a pattern in like how they're training, and obviously we're only getting like segments and stuff like that, but there was a part where I was like, it feels like only when he's like sparring, he's going out and like getting bodies and like training with other people. But when like on a normal basis, it feels like him, Rose, and Usman are just kind of all in the same gym. It's almost like a private with Trevor Whitman, like for the majority of their training sessions. And then you got Fiziev, who's over here, Tiger Muay Thai, with like people like Hamzat and whoever, like all these good guys that are pulling up. He's getting different looks and stuff. So I don't know. That's what's making me a little skeptical.
I really like Fiziev, and I can definitely see him winning my knockout. So I think like I said, I think he is a better striker. So
controversial opinion. I think Gaethje can KO Islam.
Definitely possible. I think Islam got KO'd before, so it's definitely possible for him to get KO'd again. I just don't think Islam's going to play that game. He's just going to wrestle and he's going to grapple. I feel like Fiziev probably will be the way that he strikes will be harder to set up wrestling takedowns against him. It'll be more riskier to just dive in there because Fiziev likes to like have really a lot of movement, and Gaethje just always goes forward with his strikes. So Gaethje's more vulnerable to wrestling than Fiziev. So I feel like Fiziev is going to probably have a better fight against Islam than Gaethje will. But I think the winner gets Charles. That's what I think.
No, you get Islam?
No. I think the winner has to get Charles.
Yeah, she got it.
Yeah, Dariush.
Dustin.
Dustin as well.
I mean, I think Dustin also takes an L against Islam, but
yeah, I honestly don't see too many people beating Islam besides like I thought like Volk. I still feel Volk won that fight, but that's
no sir.
Yeah,
that's for another video though.
Yeah. Anything last you want to say about that fight?
No, I think I'm calling just a early stoppage first round, which brings us to the main event.
Oh yeah. Oh, you gotta say the names.
Kamaru Usman versus Leon Edwards.
The rematch.
Right,
the trilogy.
The trilogy.
You go,
1-1.
You go first.
So, I mean, after the last fight, I feel like a lot of people got short-term memory, and so they only remember the finish of that fight. If they look at most of the fight, 95% of the fight, Kamaru Usman was throwing down on old Leon there. I think people forget about that, and boom, headshot, dick, or whatever. People just all people think about is that. They don't think about the first fight. They don't think about 95% of the last fight. You have to say, I think Usman's gonna come back with a vengeance. I think we're gonna see a crazier Usman. I think he's gonna stick to his wrestling guns. You know what I mean? And he's winning most of the striking exchanges too. I think he just stays dominant. Like no lapses this time. I think he's just gonna throw down, and it's gonna be a very, very one-sided fight. Like worse than the other two were. You know what I mean? I think Usman's gonna put it on him.
So finish?
I think Usman's gonna finish him in like the third or fourth.
I'll do controversial opinion.
Okay.
I'll say that Usman's going to come in too hot, and the Nigerian Nightmare is going to be honestly overstepping his bounds. And I mean, he read him like a book. Granted, I'm not saying he didn't get bodied 95%, and then said, "Hey, oh yeah, technique, pop, pop, pop," and then won. But I could see another upset like that. I could see him. They're probably going to like psychoanalyze it, like review every fight Usman had, and just go through like, oh, he does this. His left eye twitches when he throws like a right punch. You need to go there. Like just specific things. Like they're going to just analyze it to hell. Sorry, heck.
No, hey, you can curse now. They changed it. You can say fuck.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
This is a fucking legend, bud.
Yeah. The new guy of YouTube, like he's like, hey, I'm gonna change this and you guys can curse again. Yeah.
Thank you, new YouTube guy.
Shout out YouTube.
What the fuck is up, my guy?
Mr. YouTube.
But I do think that it was just gonna come out of nowhere with a very upsetting, just another technical victory, just to keep it interesting in the conversation. What do you feel about that, fucker?
I disagree. Continue. Hopefully, we'll get a better opinion.
You might want to go that way then.
do you want to be last on this one?
I can no. I'll go.
Yeah, go.
I'll go.
Say what you're gonna say.
I'll say what I'm gonna say.
You're on the right side of the fence.
And I'm on the right side of the fence with this one.
Correct.
Here's why. Referencing back to my previous pick, I think Trevor Whitman, every once in a while, he has like just an L streak. And like Rose lost the belt recently. Usman lost the belt. Gaethje had the fight with Charles. And then like I said, I think their opponents might be evolving a little more than they are.
So you think they just all win together, they all lose together? When they had like the killer year?
A little bit. And I think Edwards is going into this with like almost like he validated himself in that last fight because he knew he could finish Usman and he knew he could win that fight and get the belt. He had been saying, I'm going to get the belt, I'm going to win X, Y, and Z. But I think he's going into this with just even, like you said, completely agree. If you watch that fight, the second one, Usman was leading the charge for it. Literally, if you watch the in-between round of the fourth and fifth, that was one like when his coach was like, you got to pull it out of you and all this shit. And then
which was very impressive for sure.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Leon for that. A lot of people can't do that kind of stuff.
It was a beautiful moment, you know what I mean? He really had to like rise up. And I think Usman was also a little bit, kind of maybe coasting at that point, thinking like, I got this fight in the bag. Little 5'3" Henry Cejudo's in the crowd saying to Ali, like, oh, this is an easy win and all the shit. And then boom, Headshot.
Come on, you gotta do it. You gotta do it with the accent and everything.
Headshot.
Couldn't have said it any better. Everyone, close your eyes.
Headshot.
I'm thinking it's going to be another tough fight.
No shade at Leon. I just think it's funny.
Yeah, absolutely. I do believe it's going to be another. I think this fight might be a little bit closer than the last one. I think Usman, if he's smart, is going to just go with the wrestling, be aggressive and shit. But I think I'm going to agree with Kris. I think maybe him and his coaches have been like, all right, we exploited this one opening. Let's look for some more. And he's in London. He's never lost in London.
Come on. You think geography is affecting the turnout of a fight?
Bro, it's like some gladiator shit. Like, this is like my favela. Like, I've never lost.
All right.
Okay, we're going to edit that out. But basically,
No, leave that in.
Oh my God.
That's amazing.
Man, you know this is Brazilian girl.
I skipped history class, all right?
No, that was beautiful.
Geography, no.
Okay, can I ask you a question, Onyx? If you're going and fighting in LA or you're going and fighting in Colorado Springs for a super fight, wouldn't you not like try, like, knowing that it's your fucking home, wouldn't you not like put on a show? Like, wouldn't you like, I'm fucking winning this shit. I'm not gonna lose in front of my home team.
LA is at sea level. I'm going there.
No, but like they also not used to the altitude, so them coming here, they're fucked too. But like, if you know your whole, hey, no, I'm gonna ask you if you, all right, here, scenario one,
Not the biodome. You just played the marina.
scenario one is none of your friends, family, teammates are at the fight. Scenario two is your friends, family, teammates are at the fight. Which one is gonna make you try harder?
I don't really think about people in the crowd while I'm fighting.
Onyx is different. I think these questions we could ask a lot of questions to Onyx, and they're going to come out. The answers are going to be different. You know.
Okay, well, the answer's the answer.
I just
So.
think Onyx's prime arena would be like in Death Valley with nothing but the scorpions around. And he said, "Finally, my home."
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Yeah, you know, like in WWE when it's like from parts unknown. That's where that's where you'd want to fight.
Parts
So.
unknown. The abyss.
Okay, so go ahead.
But I'm
Continue.
just saying, I think he's going into this. I'm in London. I'm not going to lose. Yeah. I'm thinking like a TKO in the third. Rocky, Leon Edwards.
Nice. Yeah. I think he's continuously to evolve. He actually took Usman down the last fight and like took his back, which was like insane. I think that was like the first takedown against Usman, like official takedown against Usman. His jiu-jitsu is getting better. Everything. I don't think so.
Remember, like, it was controversial because a lot of people like that technically should have counted, but they didn't count it, I think. So yeah, I think Edwards did have the first. Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's he's definitely getting better and better every fight for sure. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna tell you a little story real quick. I actually got one of my Muay Thai smoker fights I did. My first one I won, right? And then the second one, I got actually KO'd by a head kick. So I actually know how that feels. And I also know that, man, for a year after I got KO'd from my head kick, I was like, my head would always hurt. I would punch the bag, like the heavy bag, and my head would hurt. You know what I mean? For a whole year. I was never the same person after that. It changed me forever. And so I know this is like happened too recently for him to fully recover from that. So I know he's going to be gun shy in the striking area. I think he knows this. He deep down inside, he knows that like the only way I can beat this, the only way I really want to fight this guy in a safe way. And like knowing that the comeback story is so great for him to show his friends, family, teammates, all that stuff, is to go out there and just get the win. He knows he can wrestle him. He's going to have to do that. He's not going to feel confident striking with him. And he's going to go out there and he's going to wrestle him and take him down and grapple him and maybe win a ground and pound. I doubt it, but I think he'll just keep grinding him out, taking him down and win the decision. I think I just from what I know what he's feeling right now, because I've been through like a similar feeling in that. And by the way, like that was my second fight, right? So I won my first Muay Thai smoker fight, right? And then they put me against a pro fighter who like trained for like 10 years. And I was only like at 2 years or 1 year of training at that point. And this was my second like fight ever, you know? And I got head kicked and got knocked out, right? And so I went in and after that fought 3 more MMA fights, you know what I mean? With like in my fight career, right? So like I knew how it was, and I knew like my chin was questionable at that point. So when I got hit, I felt rocked a lot. You know, it was very easy for me to get rocked. I didn't get my lights turned off because at that point I would like, okay, I have to be very calculated, more calculated than I used to. Like that aura of instability is gone, you know. And I think he's going through this experience, and I think it's just been too soon. I don't think he's fully recovered from it yet. So yeah, he has to grapple, and he will grapple, and he will win the decision. And that's going to be a great way to kind of come back from that kind of knockout. So I think he's going to win unanimous decision. Yeah. Marty Usman. Marty I'm actually, hey, Usman, I'm actually a fan. Yeah, you're really, really good. I think, I'm actually quite sad. I mean, that was a mixed feelings when I saw that KO. I was like, wow, that was amazing that happened at the last second. But I was actually really sad that you are not going to break that record, because I think you deserve to break that record.
Absolutely. Crazy. What he did at 170 is insane. Yeah, just an animal.
Yeah,
so I look forward to him getting it back. You know,
I think he's the GOAT at 170 at the moment, and I think he's gonna win a decision. It's not gonna be. It's gonna be like a kind of like a weird fight, but I think he'll win. Yeah.
Boom, headshot.
I'll be hit by a car.
Fast forward, insert clip of Kris being.
Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding?
Clip art.
Anything else?
Both of the fights are gonna be really cool.
Kris, your best accent for UFC London.
Boom, headshot.
I want to hear like you being like British or something.
Oh, British? Yeah. Hey, go. Usman's gonna fucking die, mate.
Bro, that sounds like
Cockney.
Yeah, that sounds like an Australian with a sore throat, dude.
No, it's a London like drill trap. It's like, hey, pussy.